Physiological effects of alcohol. First, alcohol impairs drivers' judgment. Even with a BAC as low as 0.01%, one drink, alcohol impairs judgment and makes drinkers feel less inhibited. Drinkers usually don't even recognize this loss of judgment, though, because the alcohol is simultaneously increasing their self-confidence. Alcohol then gradually affects drinkers' vision, coordination, speech, and hearing. Vision becomes blurry, and side vision narrows. Eye movements usually slow, and there is a tendency to stare too long at one place. Physical responses continue to slow. These effects diminish a driver's ability to work through the IPDE process. Less experienced drivers feel these effects sooner than others because alcohol affects a person's most recently acquired skills first. In fact, an experiment conducted with drivers under 25 years old showed that their ability to pay attention to and process information was impaired by a BAC of only 0.015%. Another study showed that 16 and 17-year-olds at a BAC of less than 0.05% are 7 times more likely to have a collision than if they weren't drinking. This collision rate is matched by older experienced drivers when they reach a BAC of 0.10%. Medically, alcohol is classified as a drug. In fact, it is used as the base of many medications, such as cough syrup. Alcohol depresses or slows the central nervous system, including the brain. The brain controls all mental and physical functions. One part of the brain controls manners, inhibitions, and decision-making ability. Another part of the brain controls muscle coordination, balance, reflexes, and consciousness. A third part of the brain controls breathing and heartbeat. Each part of the brain is affected by alcohol, resulting in the impairment of numerous mental and physical functions. As soon as alcohol enters the bloodstream, it is carried to the brain. The brain, the body's switchboard, is made sluggish. When only a small amount of alcohol is consumed, the effects may not be obvious. Still, the drinker is affected. At first, alcohol may appear to be a stimulant because it depresses inhibitions. Often, people who have been drinking appear to be more outgoing than usual. As they begin to feel more secure and confident, their judgment skills deteriorate. People who have been drinking take chances that they never would under normal circumstances. Behind the wheel, this can be deadly. The danger is this. Even small amounts of alcohol cause the drinker to feel more confident and capable at the very time he or she is actually less able to use good judgment and make sound decisions. Alcohol also affects coordination. Even small amounts impair a drinker's ability to perform tasks that require hand-eye coordination, steadiness, and quick response. It affects body movements, making the drinker uneasy on his or her feet. Alcohol causes a loss of balance, with swaying and stumbling. It can also cause erratic movements when driving or standing. Hearing becomes impaired. The drinker's eyes become glassy, bloodshot, and glazed, dilating the pupils and impairing vision. Alcohol also affects speech, giving the drinker a thick tongue that slurs speech and causes the drinker to mumble a lot. As more alcohol is consumed, each of these physiological effects becomes even greater. In sufficient quantities, alcohol will cause a drinker to lose consciousness. It can even cause death. How alcohol enters and leaves the body. Unlike food, which must be digested, alcohol is absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, alcohol is absorbed by all body tissues. The amount of alcohol the tissues absorb depends on their fluid levels. Because the brain has a high fluid level, it absorbs more alcohol than other tissues. The liver rids the body of alcohol by breaking it down and oxidizing it, turning it into water and carbon dioxide. It takes the liver about 1 hour to oxidize a 1/2 to 3/4 of an ounce of alcohol, the amount of alcohol contained in one standard drink. Any alcohol that the liver does not break down continues to circulate through the body. Despite popular beliefs, a person cannot sober up by drinking black coffee, taking a cold shower, or exercising. These remedies only make an individual feel less drowsy. The alcohol will continue to affect physical and mental abilities until it is eliminated from the body. This takes time.